Hey guys, if you're tuning in, I am just finishing getting set up here. Sorry for the delay. And we'll get rolling. Oh, cool. Whoa, 3 people. Awesome. How's it going, guys? Yeah, with Lego CD is back. Chris, you have joined with your personal FYI. You may or may not want to swap out. Just saying. Cool. So we're just going to get rolling. I think audio and video are good. So yeah, Lego CD is back. It's all about Lego CD. As you might have seen, and especially if you haven't seen yet, we had one preview of CD done by somebody on YouTube named SegaLordX. He put up a preview of CD. That's where a real CD is at right now. Check out the video if you haven't yet. He covered a bunch of different things about CD, but it was really positive, and we want to give a big thanks to SegaLordX for doing that. We really appreciate it. Again, our mission here is to just give gamers more options for playing their classic CD games, and we're standing by that mission. So SegaLordX, thank you for your appreciation of that, and we'll be in touch. So without any more dilly-dally, we are going to boot up Neo Geo CD. The one thing I want to say is, of the systems in the CD-ROM lineup that CD supports, Neo Geo CD emulation is not currently 100% speed. So we're just going to be flat out and say that, like, no tricks or anything, but the optimization of that is obviously planned for the launch of CD, and we'll be working on that. But the compatibility is really good, and so we'll show it off, but basically you'll see speed dips to about 75% speed, 75, 80, 90, just depending on the game. But we'll just go ahead and get rolling. I've got a couple cool games to start, and we're going to start off with Samurai Showdown, I think 3. This is the Japanese version. We're going to put it in Lego CD here. And again, game is reading off the disc, and we'll boot right up. Can we get a closer look at the Legos? Yeah, I'll bring it up. I'll pull it up closer afterwards. So with the speed, some of the audio is the most painful thing occasionally. So, but it is what it is right now. But again, game is fully playable, but there are dips in speed. But you will get a feel for the overall like loading time of the games, and just the look and feel. So, Samurai Showdown 3, and it's reading off the CD, and going through the progress bar. Loading time. Oh, sorry. And the thing about Neo Geo CD, a lot of people say the load times are so bad, and that it's totally notorious for that. The speed, though, that's being used for CD right now is for the Neo Geo CD Z, which was kind of their like second rev hardware for it that had a 2x drive instead of a 1x drive. So it is, a little bit faster, but we haven't gone above and beyond that yet. and the game, and different games have different load times as well. Some games just inherently have a faster load. I like picking weird characters in fighting games. Which one's the weirdest one? Oh, I guess I just timed out on him. So another loading sequence here. This system had a lot of disk access periods and all sorts of data to load in. And the thing about the load time is you get a moment to contemplate life contemplate the good things and the bad things, you know. Just relax. Alright. This game had really cool graphics. So again, we're playing with the wireless controller. I'm not claiming to be an expert at this game. I don't think. My favorite fighting game of all time is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, which there was a Dreamcast version of that, and some arcade. There was an arcade perfect version for Xbox and PS2. That was just an awesome arcade fighting game. But yeah, Neo Geo CD, all sorts of fighting games. A lot of, King of the Fighters, SNK had all sorts of fighting games. Alright, so, one example of a Neo Geo CD game. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop in a new one. So safekeeping for him, and next game is a cool shoot 'em up that it's very unique. It has an isometric angle for the action, and it is called Viewpoint. And this was a port. I think this game was out on a few different systems, but there was there was also a Neo Geo CD port of it. Also picked this guy up in Japan. Really awesome cover to this game. It's got like fish. I love things with fish, robots. Very interesting kind of geometric style going on. So Viewpoint. Thanks, Gambit. For anybody else tuning in, we're just going over Neo Geo CD emulation, which we've stated that of the emulators running, this is the one that performs the weakest at present on CD. We're not hiding that, we're aware of that, and we are definitely planning to optimize that. But the compatibility is there, and the overall, the load times are what they are, but the games are definitely playable. And again, get the nice chance, the progress bar, to kind of think about things. Not so bad. Sammy. And this game also has a really cool CD audio soundtrack, which is just really good. I'm just going to shut up as we can listen to the soundtrack. Oh, crap. Again, just gonna let you guys enjoy the gameplay. Jason, thanks by the way for your video. Really appreciate that. We'll be sending your sticker out in the mail ASAP. Oh, crap. For for anybody else that wants a sticker, all you have to do is just share a video with us. You know, something quick, simple, that just talks about why you think Seedi is good, and why you decided to back it. This is a backers only invite. Or I guess if you haven't backed Seedi and you are on the fence and you still think it's cool, go ahead and send us a video, and we'll send you a free sticker anyways. I love stickers. Come on. Yeah. Now this part of the level is so cool. You have to shoot this like gear to like unwind the thing here. And see if I can make it. Yeah. So I'll stop out the game in a sec. I'm just now getting pretty engaged. I want to see how far I can make it in a level. Come on, man. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do a game swap out. This game is really awesome. By the way, Viewpoint on Neo Geo CD. Really cool game. And really awesome. Listen to the soundtrack. Awesome soundtrack. Viewpoint coming out. And can't talk about Neo Geo or SNK at all without a Metal Gear game. Or, yeah, without Metal Gear. Metal Slug, sorry. Metal Slug, super classic shoot 'em up. Side scroller. So we'll just show off the load time here. Hello, viewer number 8, whoever's tuning in. Thanks for dropping in. And tonight we're just talking about Neo Geo CD on Seedi. And we already said that we know the emulation is a little slower than the other systems. You know, we acknowledge that. It's obviously in the plan of things to optimize once we get funded. And then, of course, the load times on Neo Geo CD, they are what they are. So let's take a moment to reflect on things again. Meditate. Look at the monkey's balls, or his butt. Is that a monkey butt or monkey balls? While that's loading, here are the stickers that you will receive in the mail if you send us a video. Just really quick, just 10-second video, just telling us why you want Seedi to come out and why you decided to back it. So, free sticker, nice vinyl sticker, will be yours. Okay, arcade mission. And so, yeah, that's reading off the Seedi there. Different different games have different loading behavior. Some of them load all up front. Some of them load each individual level. Love the Metal Slug games. So of course, in this game, you rescue the prisoners of war, and they'll give you stuff. They'll give you food and stuff like that. But occasionally, very graphic, animations. Look at the. It's like.
These guys have the best pixel art, always. Definitely, there are moments where the emulation slows down to about 75%, like we said, and you can really, the audio is where you really notice it the most right now. But again, known state of things, and absolutely optimizations plan to be made.
Heavy machine gun.
Look at this guy. And I love how you can get into a jumping tank in these games. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a different game in really quick, and just again to show off compatibility with the different games. So pause that there. Slug comes out, and let's see. All right, we're gonna do Aero Fighters. Aero Fighters 2. Oh, hey Tom. Yeah, we're looking forward to it too. Actually, I've been sick. Well, Chris got sick a couple weeks ago, and it's like everybody in Pennsylvania that I know is sick or has been sick recently. So Chris is basically fully recovered. I am like almost recovered, and neither of us have been drinking much, but I'm definitely I got some beers ready to go for Tuesday. Which is your favorite, Aero Fighters or Metal Slug? I love the different things that they decided to put in the loading screen as well. Maybe like they kind of knew that there's like some sort of standard loading screen that must be built in, and then they kind of like throw in a different animation here and there. This is some sort of space rabbit. But you know, you kind of get a chance here again to meditate. Think about things you got to take care of, etc. A quiet moment, a peaceful moment. And here we go, Aero Fighters. And I have 7 seconds to pick an aircraft. I'm gonna go with the Japanese F-15 Mau Mau. So here we got some little bit of audio playback stuttering in during the load screen. But this one's going by pretty quick. Again, they have different loading sequences for different, depending on the data. Hi, I'm Mau Mau. I'm a volunteer. I'm volunteering to fight. Okay, right, Mau Mau. So let's see. I have a bomb, and I have my regular bullets, which I just powered up. Pick up some yen. Oh, this is in Kyoto, apparently. Let's launch the towers at you. Oh, I just avoided that completely. Any questions from anybody? Oh, hey, Conrado. Thank you for backing. Hey, if you want to get a free sticker in the mail, send us a quick video telling us why you backed us, basically. Just take a second right now. You can do it right this second during this video if you want. Tell us why you backed Seedi, and we'll send you a free sticker. So this game actually plays almost perfect right now. Like we've been saying, the emulation for Neo Geo CD is not full speed quite yet, but it's something we are planning to work on should we get funded. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's see if I can beat this boss. Nope. Come on, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna put one more game in quick, and then we're gonna call it the end of the demo. What beer should we get? Dimberg, I'm gonna defer that to Chris. Chris is actually a beer guy. He brews beer. He is the beer dude. Although you know what? I don't know if you'll be able to get it. My favorite beer is from I think Philadelphia Brewing Co. and it's called the Wit. And it's like the beer art is Walt Whitman. Yeah, beer is great. Here, let me Chris, do you mind if can you just Google the Walt Whitman beer from the Philadelphia Brewing Company? That's my favorite beer. There's plenty of good beers from Philly. Alright. Last game going in. King of the Monsters 2. This is a spectacular arcade game. Arcade style game. Kind of like Rampage. Hey Leonard. Leonard. Leonard, how many can this emulate? Can you be more specific with your question? Are you talking about games on a platform or systems or just shout out in the chat. Yeah, Walt Whit. Systems. So for CD systems, what we're saying, all over the place right now is there's 4 main systems. We've got PlayStation, Sega CD, TurboGrafx CD, and Neo Geo CD. Those are the systems that you'll be able to play games directly off the CD with. And we've also been saying that as of now, for some of these systems, you'll need to copy over the BIOS file for it. So all that information is in our FAQ right now. But then in addition to that, we support cartridges via another device called the Retrode, which is a USB console cartridge adapter, which has a port for Genesis cartridges. So you could play Genesis games through that. And you can also play other ROMs from other systems as well. So you could load up NES ROMs or Atari's ROMs. King of the Monsters. You can also back up your games from the CD, and you can play burn games as well. I think that's what, yeah, Jason, yeah. So if you have a collection of, any burn games, those will play just fine. And it comes with a wireless controller. You plug it in through HDMI. And we're just all about giving gamers another option to play their CD games on their TV. CD or other retro games. there's a lot of stuff out there, but we want to make an option for people that have collections of CDs. So this is just a really nifty game where you're a giant monster. There's 3 different monsters on the good guy team, and you just romp through all these different cities across the world, saving humanity from the monsters, essentially. And you've got a couple different attacks for each guy. So you can power up. Oh. You can basically like evolve your monster. See if I can find some sort of power up. Make him stronger. There we go. So he's just. There we go. I've leveled up my dude here. But like all these Neo Geo games, really awesome, really big, awesome sprites. Big characters on the screen, a lot of animation, a lot of detail. Another power up. What are the plans for Saturn? If there are any, of course. Yeah, so, unfortunately, Saturn, we are not, we definitely don't support Saturn right now. That's all there is to it, basically. Saturn emulation, notoriously very complex. Hardware for that system was very complicated. So, we can't just, sorry. At this point in time, we are not able to emulate Saturn and, keep the cost to where we wanted to keep it for in a system like this. Obviously, in the future, the sky's the limit. We'd love to support Saturn. That's one of my favorite systems of all time. Really big hit in Japan, not big in the US, but really big in Japan. So there's all sorts of cool Japanese games. Just gonna pause that. If something changes in the future, we'd pick up Saturn in a heartbeat, but as for right now, not supported. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for tonight's demo. It's time to sign off. So let me just get in front of the camera. So again, Neo Geo CD, working on CD, running off the CDs. Oh, we'll do a close-up of the Legos. Again, I want to repeat, if you want a free sticker, we'll send it to you in the mail as soon as you send us a video telling us why you decided to back CD. And even if you haven't backed CD, why you think it's a really cool thing. So please send us your video. You can share it on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or email or YouTube or whatever you want. If you want to email it, the email address is info@cdsystem.com. We'd love to hear from you. We want to understand more about our customers. And keep tuning into our demo videos. We'll be doing more this week, most likely. We're doing a fun, we won't be doing that on Tuesday because we're doing something else that we'll post on Facebook as well. But again, let us know what you think about CD and we'll send you the sticker. And then before I sign off, I'm going to give a close-up of Lego CD. So this is one of multiple Lego CDs. Similar footprint to the real CD. This was kind of my one of my multiple Lego creations. After making this one, I kind of standardized the build a little bit more, so it's not as crazy. But and there's a mix of real Lego and knockoff Lego. So there you have it. And of course you can stand it vertical, which I love to do, or you can go flat. So I think that's it. Again, thanks everybody so much. Have a great Monday tomorrow, and be in touch.